Home, a unique horror adventure. Let's begin, shall we? All I remembered at that point was finding myself alone. Oh, my head. Where was I? It was so dark. There was something by my feet. A flashlight? That house. Where was I? There was a body lying on the floor. Who was it? The desk had a computer and some papers on it, in a single drawer. I didn't want to snoop, but did I open the drawer? Yes. Receipts, pens, and a blurry photo. Looked like a store of some kind. Why did this look so familiar? Blood on the wall. It smelled fresh and sickening. I realized there was blood on my shoes and pants. Oh man, I had to get out of there. I noticed that I limped as I moved down the stairs. How did I hurt my leg? I wondered. All I could really recall was coming home, seeing Rachel. I was upset. She looked afraid. I shook my head and tried to clear it. I knew I should head downstairs, try to find a way out. A thin gray mouse was stuck in a trap. It looked frantic, but exhausted. Did I free it? Yes. A collection of rusty tools. These looked like they'd seen a lot of use, and were caked in damp smelling dirt. Why weren't they in the shed? I found a picture of a couple. It looked like it had been moved a lot. There seems to be a switch behind it. Did I push the switch? Yes. It depressed smoothly into the wall. I heard a faraway click somewhere. The shelf was full of books on local history and hunting. Seemed like the owner of the house really knew the area. A black and white photo. Looked like the man upstairs and his wife, I guess. There was no reason for me to keep this. Did I take it? No. I figured this was no help to me, so I left it behind. An old dining table covered in dirty dishes for two people. There were dozens of beer cans and other liquor bottles among the distant dishes. The smell was turning my stomach. I looked like hell. My clothes were dirty and torn, and there was mud caked all over my shoes. The bathroom was incredibly clean. Even the surface had been thoroughly wiped. Nothing seemed to be out of place. There was a photo development tray lying on the floor. Some leftover negatives were sticking out, but they were pretty blurry. I thought I saw what looked like treetops. The front door was blocked by a pile of furniture. I knew I had to find another way out. The door was taped up and seemed to be stuck. By the smell, I guessed it led to the kitchen. The box looked heavy, but there were marks on the floor. It had obviously been moved before. Maybe I had to find a way out. I must have moved it, right? No, I left it alone, but I couldn't think of another option. There were sheets of paper all over the kitchen table. It looked like a series of names were written down, but they were too smudged to read. I could only make out a few notes. Keycard, Ocker, last one, I promise. It didn't make much sense at the time. I heaved the box forward, and it finally gave. There was a ladder going underground, where the box was. A dank smell rose from the passage. Did I climb down the ladder? Yes. My leg hurt like hell. As I climbed down that ladder, the tunnel below was even darker, and the smell wasn't getting any better. But I had to get out of there and find my way home. Well, that'll end this episode of Home. Have fun, play safe, and I'll see you next time.